The following is a presentation of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Listowel, Ontario, and the former site of the Listowel Memorial Arena for a GOJHL Spotlight game powered by Collins Clothiers. Today is a meaningful one in Listowel, as 66 years ago to the day at the old Memorial Arena, a tragedy occurred when the roof collapsed during a minor hockey game, claiming the lives of 7 players and 1 coach. Today in Listowel, a memorial was unveiled as part of the new Memorial Arena Park created in their honor. We'd like to pause now for a moment of silence honoring the victims of the tragedy on February 28, 1959. Inside the new arena here at the Steve Kerr, there's an area of recognition in the lobby as a tribute to the victims of the incident so that their memories live on forever as a meaningful part of the community. Tonight is also an exciting one in Listowel because it's the first annual kickoff to Paddyfest at the Steve Kerr. This 10-day festival takes over the town to become the biggest Irish festival in North America right around St. Patrick's Day. It also serves as the largest community fundraiser in the city. The Cyclones will don special green jerseys made in partnership with the Listowel Kinsmen for this one to celebrate Paddyfest approaching. On the ice, the Cyclones come in amidst a hot battle for positioning in the GOJHL's Western Conference. Currently, the Cyclones sit 5th in the conference, but are vying for home ice in the first round as they trail the 4th place London Nationals by just 2 points with 2 games in hand. The team looks to get back into the win column in this one, and forward Jack O'Donnell will play a large part in that effort. O'Donnell has 4 goals in his last 5 games and sits at 24 points in 37 games this season. On the back end, defenseman Devin Arthurs makes his GOJHL debut, called up from the U18 AAA Huron Perth Lakers. He'll wear number 15. In goal, the Cyclones start Riley Arts, who goes for win number 20 on the season in this one. On the flip side, the St. Thomas Stars come to town looking to snap a skid and play spoiler against the Cyclones tonight. Up front, they've had some big contributions of late from Nathan Marincola. The 2006-born forward has 4 assists in his last 3 games and comes into tonight riding a 3-game point streak. Between the pipes, Matthew Varamian gets the start, hoping to pick up the victory. Prior to this one, some of the Listowel Kinsmen were on hand to drop the ceremonial first puck with Paddyfest mascot Mr. Paddy. It's the Stars, it's the Cyclones, it's a spotlight game, and puck drop is next on 519 Sports. Varamian drops it back to Wilsey. Braden Wilsey loses possession. Henderson centers. O'Flaherty a chance. Puck's loose, and they score! Jordan Wisniewski parked on the doorstep. And Listowel takes the lead. A minute and a half into the first. It's 1-0 Cyclones. Reed acquired in a midseason deal from the St. Mary's Lincolns. Gets it up the wall to Dylan Hendrick. Hendrick tries to get past Middleton. Big hit laid by Hendrick down on Tegan Middleton along the end boards. That's going to be a penalty, no hesitation from the officials as Middleton remains down on the ice. So Dylan Hendrick getting sent off to the dressing room here early. A checking from behind penalty that will see the Cyclones go to the power play and will end Hendrick's night just 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the first period. Goes out of the far wall. Muhlenstein up to Vader. Vader for Wisniewski. Wisniewski cross ice. Here's a shot from a sharp angle. O'Donnell put it high. Dying seconds of the power play. Vader walking in. Vader. Wisniewski takes the shot. Glove save Varamian as time expires on the power play. Off the end boards, Marincola now on the far side. Can't clear the zone. Played back in by Schaap. Now sent off the boards by St. Thomas. Glanville. Here's Bailey. Bailey tries to flip it out. It's given away down low. Estes! He scores! Avery Estes capitalizes on a turnover and makes them pay. It's 2-0 Cyclones. 5 minutes into the first. Handled by Marincola. Marincola for Searles. Now Howry. Howry. Marincola one-timer. He scores! Nathan Marincola makes it 2-1. A power play goal and a 5-on-3, and the Stars are on the board. Slaps it around the wall, Tegan Middleton. Middleton Sends a pass that gets to Henderson in the corner. Henderson for Burkett. Wiley Burkett, Colton Henderson, sharp angle. He scores. A great pass from Burkett and a great finish from Colton Henderson. It's 3-1 Cyclones with 4:38 left in the first. Bailey to Ilchishin. Ilchishin up towards Glanville. It gets cut. McNeven tries to clear the zone. It'll be slapped by Glanville after it was played by a high stick. Cyclones take exception. Keaton Middleton and Nicholas Glanville getting into it at the blue line. Glanville third in penalty minutes among rookies this season. Into it here with Middleton. And we'll see if anything comes of this. Jesse Cole and the officials having a heated discussion right now after a miscommunication in regards to the penalties. The result is a Listowel bench minor, and St. Thomas will have a brief 5-on-3 here once again. Far side, Bailey walks in. Howery takes the shot. Arts makes the save. A man bowled over in front. Arts goes down, and we get chaos near the crease here as the Cyclones take exception. Ilchishin knocked over into Riley Arts. His helmet came off. Marincola to Howery. 5-on-4 now as the 5-on-3 expires. Howery gets it swept away from him. Racing ahead here for Listowel is Harris. He lost an edge. Plays it to Coombs. One-timer. Saved by Varamian. Here's Henderson. Henderson up to Schaap. Nathan Schaap to Chris O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty walks in, takes the shot, tipped out front, and they score! It's Colton Henderson. Parked out front, getting the deflection. Now Vader back in. Vader on the far side. Teague Vader takes a big hit along the end boards. A little bit of a discussion now between Burkett and a member of the Stars after the hit. Some words being exchanged. Searles, O'Donnell, Coombs all in there. Stars have a chance now. A man streaking ahead, Marincola. Here comes Nathan Marincola, short-handed. Stick lifted by Burkett. A great defensive play to prevent the chance. Stars looking to clear. They'll get it out to center. Here's Clinton. Clinton for Marincola. Middleton lays the body up high. That's going to be a penalty. Tegan Middleton not happy about it. Head contact will be the call as Middleton heads to the box. Takes a hit from Coombs. Searles around the wall. Here's Stubjan. Stubjan at the line. A pass cut there. Forced out to center. Here's Szymanowski. All alone, short-handed. Dylan Szymanowski. Stopped by Varamian. And a collision in the crease leaves the Stars netminder down on the ice. Matthew Varamian skating off the collision right now. Looks like he's going to stay in this contest midway through the second period. Brenner backhands it around the wall. Burkett takes a hit, gets it up to Renault. Renault now for Brenner. Here's O'Flaherty in the slot. Back to Renault. Now Burkett in the corner. O'Flaherty one-timer. He scores! The luck of the Irish on O'Flaherty's side tonight. It's 5-1 Cyclones. Arthurs towards Anstis. Stubjan looking for Belyayev. Here's Arthurs. Devin Arthurs makes a move. Arthurs backhands it towards the goal. Now we've got a penalty coming from the corner here. The gloves have been dropped. Here comes O'Donnell flying in. Several bodies in the corner. Anstis had his helmet taken off, and a Star dropped the gloves while Anstis was down on the ice. So it'll be interesting to see what the penalties are coming out of this, but O'Donnell still into it here with a Star. It's Stubjan and O'Donnell trading blows in the corner. O'Donnell getting some rights, and O'Donnell with the takedown. The crowd is loving it here in Listowel. Jack O'Donnell firing up the crowd on a Friday night at the Steve Kerr. Burkett in the corner. Plays it back McNeven. McNeven fans on the pass to Brenner. Now gets it to him. Tate Brenner up at the blue line. Brenner to McNeven. McNeven throws it on goal. He scores! Cam McNeven from a sharp angle banks it home. And the Cyclones score another on the power play. It's 6-1 Listowel. St. Thomas making a change in between the pipes. Eric Mackey taking over for Matthew Varamian in a 6-1 game with 6:25 left in the second. For Vader, Teague Vader up for Colton Henderson. Henderson, Wisniewski, Henderson, O'Flaherty, he scores! Make it 2 for Chris O'Flaherty. A beautiful passing play, and it's 7-1 Cyclones. Tanner Ducharme sends the pass to Logan Howry. Howry over the blue line. Ducharme, a shot. Arts makes a glove save, and he'll hold on. O'Flaherty loses it. Out to center, Belyayev. Searles with him. Cyclones try to get back. Belyayev for Searles. A great defensive play by Teague Vader. That's going to lead to a penalty, though, against Listowel. Ducharme plays it. Henderson racing after it. Here's Colton Henderson looking for the hat trick. Stopped by Mackey on the goal line. And he keeps it at 7-1. What a way to kick off Paddyfest in Listowel. It's a resounding 7-1 win for the Listowel Cyclones on the back of 2 goals from each of Chris O'Flaherty and Colton Henderson. A goal from Cam McNeven, a goal from Jordan Wisniewski, and a goal from Avery Ants to supplement the scoring. Riley Arts made 16 out of 17 saves and was sharp when he needed to be in goal for Listowel, en route to a big victory on home ice at the Kerr. The Cyclones taking a post-game photo in their Paddyfest uniforms with members of the Listowel Kinsmen on what turned out to be a great night for the community.
We just want to thank the Kinsmen very much. They did a lot of support and, be able to put these jerseys on and run this event. We had a bounce-back week this week. We had a tough one in Chatham on Sunday, and we just needed a good week. We switched up some lines. I was able to, stick around with Viz and then be able to get Chris on my line. And, we found something that clicked, and we had a pretty good night tonight. And, it was a great day all around. This is my line mate, Chris O'Flaherty, Mr. Paddy, and I'll just put it over to him.
Yeah, well, like my liney Hendo said, it was a good night. Kohler challenged us for a backup respond week, and take that off. I think we responded well. We buried on our chances. I think that, that's a big thing. With our team, we get a lot of chances. We buried on them. It was great to have Hendo on my line. I think we were looking for each other a lot today, and we found each other buried. And overall, it was a good game, and thanks to the Kinsmen for the jerseys.
There's tons of people in town that have lots of families and connections and friends of family of the tragedy 66 years ago to the day. And it's so nice to see the memorial that was unveiled today. It was beautifully done. A nice touch to the old Listowel Memorial Arena there, that those 8 will always be remembered there together. And it was a nice touch of the town to come together and do that. So it's what this town's all about, coming together. Like these jerseys in front of us here are nicely done, and that's all donations and our kinsmen working hard. And we can't thank them and our Kinets enough for what they do for this week for us and the community.
Paddyfest is kind of the flagship event that the Listowel Kinsmen run. It's one that we spend all year organizing, planning for, and look forward to by a lot of people in the community. We had Greg and the Listowel Junior B team come to us with an idea to kick off Paddyfest with a Paddyfest themed game and ask us if the Kinsmen Club would be interested in donating jerseys to be used once a year for that Paddyfest kickoff game. So we had a review of that with our club membership at our general meeting. Everybody on board liking the fact that the Junior Bs have been very involved with the community. They've been helping us out the last few years with Paddyfest, so it made an awful lot of sense to continue that partnership.
Number one, I would like to thank the support of the town council. They backed us financially. I had 15 members that volunteered and put in countless hours, and to come up with 15 names right off the top of my head, very difficult, but they did a wonderful job keeping us actively involved. And we did multiple events like dances and auctions and barbecues and car shows, and it was a wonderful community-backed event. And I'm so happy that my pride shows in the result of the park. And it's a place for the community to gather, remember, reflect, and kids to come and play in the future.
Memory's always there, it'll always be there, but it pulled the whole community together, and like today, we all got together. I saw the recreation director's son from down by London, and I never see him only if we have memorial services like this, and I met his family, and so in a way today was a good day because everybody, the brothers, sisters that were there got together and give a few hugs here and there, and the memories will always be there.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate Jerry Rosendahl and the Memorial Arena Park 59 committee for the ceremony this morning that officially opened the park. They had a great turnout. It was a good tribute to those 7 players and coach that lost their lives in that tragic event. So I just want to congratulate them on that. It was just amazing turnout and showed what the community can do when they all come together. As far as the Kinsmen and Paddyfest tonight, I really want to thank them for allowing the Cyclones to be part of Paddyfest. They sponsored our jerseys. We have a group of players there really proud to be Cyclones, and they're proud of Listowel. And I thought this was just a way that we could really embrace Paddyfest and be part of it. Jerry Rosendahl said it best this morning, and he talked about the community really coming together and rallying when things don't go right, but they always work together to make this the best community it can be. And it was so easy to work with all of these people. I mean, you ask them, you come up with an idea, and they're all over it. And it was the Kinsmen. We went to a meeting, and they were just loved the idea. And we hope to carry this on where the minor hockey kids can wear these jerseys too.